y'all. Welcome back to another episode of More Than a Title. This is episode 220, y'all. Damn, and we back. You know what it is. So you already know what it is. I'm your host as usual, Jarrett, Chief Revenue Officer at Outside the Box Digital. And of course, I got my brother, my brethren, your favorite CEO, Chadeo. What's good, baby?
In the building, man. I'm glad to be back. Listen, it's Pod Day yet again. You know, one of my favorite days of the week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna have a great show, ladies and gentlemen. We got some topics that a lot of people have been hitting us up, asking us to talk about. So, you know, we're the voice of the people, so we're gonna talk about it. But before we continue the conversation or going any further, down in the Hollywood Square below me, we got the Balance, aka Nadash. What's up, girl?
What up,
What everybody? You know,
what up?
Part 2 Pod Day. You know, I love my Thursdays. We're gonna have a good chat. Yeah, I'm just ready to get started. I'm brought to you live from DC. You know, on my little business trip, but you know, pod keeps going. So
Chocolate City.
Here. Yeah,
he's out there. In Chocolate City.
Yeah, there's some chocolate out here.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know which sound effect to play. I could have went mad.
But that goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, when you take a break, like we're a little rusty on the trigger. You know, normally you'd have had it within 2.5 seconds. But we got to get back in the groove with the groove. You know what I'm saying? But normally you'd have had a sound effect right behind that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Oh yeah, we got some new ones too. I was going to time the new ones correctly. You know what I mean? But you already know, y'all. Do you want to start off with G&T? Then we go into the thing.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, I want to just send a shout out to everybody. We lost another couple of people over the weekend. Our condolences goes out to the families of the members that, you know, you lost relatives and people that you cared about. Our sincerest condolences go out to you guys. This is definitely proven to be a very rough time health-wise, right? People are, you know, passing away at alarming rates. Let's just say that, right? So, you know, the G&T is just, you know, look at your circle, man. Hug somebody, tell somebody, you know, you miss them, you know, make a phone call, send out a hey, big head text, whatever it is, man. But just try to celebrate life to the fullest. You understand what I'm saying? Because really, that's the only thing that matters, man. Cars, jewelry, all that economic shit, none of that shit matters when you're sick and your health isn't in the place that it needs to be, man. So just be grateful that you have your health and whatever that looks like and people that surround you that love you, and be thankful for anybody that's supporting you and just helping you along the way, man. And once again, our sincerest condolences goes out to anybody that has lost someone within the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, man. Thoughts and prayers to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit's real out here, man. But you already know, before we begin, we're gonna do. Matter of fact, before we even shout out, you know, our distribution partner, all right. This is Real Talk. This is an episode with no guests. This is just us. We're gonna rock out. This is an episode for the people. So for everybody on the check-in, Twitch, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, if you see a topic that we're talking about and you want to join the conversation and be more in tune than just the comments, let us know. Say I want to join. We'll send the link out. This is what this is for. If you want to be on the show, you want to get you a couple of these. This is your time, you heard? So we doing it for y'all. So let's make this thing happen. And
hold on, Cuzzo. You could get a couple of those, but you can't get a couple of these. You got no, my brother.
Oh, no, my brother.
You got to bring your own cup.
That's a fact, though. We're going to get that damn sponsorship. Simply better talk to us nicely. But you already know, man. Shout out to our distribution partners, the Live Podcast Network, the first woman-owned, black-owned podcast network in the world. If you want more content like More Than the Title, make sure you pull out your phone, scan the QR code, download the app, and half your subscription goes to the content creators of your choice. It's a lot of dope content. We on there. It's a lot of dope people. Shout out to everybody on the network. Shout out to Mike and everybody that's holding it down, doing their numbers. You know, and shout out to Angel and the entire team, man, for giving us a platform and celebrating and amplifying black voices. So with that said, what a time to be alive, you dig?
What a time to be alive.
Yes, sir. Now, with that said,
let's start the show.
Let's get into it because we missed y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We missed Pardon. It's a lot of shit that happened. And if you didn't know, if you was in tune with us, you was like, yo, where my peoples went? We was out there in Cannes, y'all. We went there. We was talking about it on the show for a couple of months leading up to it. And we went to the big stage, y'all, from the Bronx River to the French Riviera. And we
from the couch
to Cannes.
There it is, baby. You know the motto.
Yeah. Stage. It was crazy. 4 panels on Inkwell Beach. Shout out to Adrian and the entire Inkwell Beach team. But let's talk about it, man. Let's get on people what they, our experience. Y'all want to start first? Y'all want me to start? What y'all want to do?
I'll start it off. I want to say that Cannes, France is such a beautiful place. Let's just start off with that.
Gorgeous.
Just us driving through, ladies and gentlemen, it is so scenic. Like the view from just any angle, honestly, right? Cause like the bottom of the beach, the top of the beach, driving up towards the mountain. It is just such a beautiful place to visit. It was my first time in that part of France, and I absolutely just enjoyed being able to look at the world and see something different than what we're used to seeing, for our normal everyday surroundings. You know what I mean? It just goes to show you that there is a lot to learn. There's a lot of beauty, like untapped beauty, unseen beauty throughout the world. And it really invigorated me to definitely up my travel game a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I mean? It really invigorated me to be like, damn, it's a lot of places I ain't never been and some scenes that I want to see. So, I want to start off by just saying that, man. It was a beautiful place, man.
Good, yeah. I love, y'all know I love to travel. So
yeah,
that was an amazing experience. I've been to France, but never the south of France. So it was definitely giving, bougie vibes. I definitely went shopping, just a little shopping.
You gotta do your thing.
We got some cute stuff. Yeah, honestly, just beyond the scenery, just being in that environment of creatives, especially being at Inkwell around Black creatives and Black professionals, like that was amazing. Like I love seeing the community. I love seeing us in places and spaces where we absolutely deserve to be, showing up and showing out. So yeah, I had an amazing time.
Facts. Like you said, the energy was crazy.
We definitely
it was no stushness from anybody, especially from our people. I love the collaboration. Every time I saw us huddled up or together, everybody was, yo, just give me your number. How can we help? That was the first thing a lot of people led with is how can I help? So for people who haven't been there, like that's the place to be, especially for Black creatives, right? You belong, we belonged, right? And it was just really gratifying to see that. And it's just something that you can't explain. It's hard to explain it in words, but when you see us and we're on Inkwell Beach and then you're rubbing shoulders with some of the stars, like we sitting there on the main boulevard and you see A-Rod walk past. You see Jimmy Kimmel walk past. We sitting there about to get into the club. Russell Westbrook comes through. D. Wade, Gabrielle Union, like Blake Griffin. We met so many dope people out there that I never thought we'd have been engaged with. And they were just regular, chill, showing love. It was no security, no craziness. If you was there, you supposed to be there. And I think that's the vibe and energy everybody gave off. That's why a lot of people led with the how can I help you? And that's why a lot of business was done out there.
Yeah, man. It really surprised me that, and I gotta say it, like, because sometimes when you get so many people from so many different cultures, and then you involve alcohol, sometimes shit get a little crazy, right? You understand? Because people handle their drinks differently. But I can honestly say, ladies and gentlemen, even when we partied within the venue, even when we partied at night on the strip, everybody was drinking. It still was. I didn't see one argument. I didn't even hear a disagreement. Like I didn't see none of that, to be honest with you, cuz though, like it just felt good to just see everybody like just having a good time, man, like a genuinely good time, right? It didn't matter what your economic status was, what your title was, where you live. It was just like, hey, buddy, you here? Hey, shit, you want a drink? You want some French fries? You know what I mean? You want a slice of pizza? And I really enjoyed that because I feel like we're missing that a lot, right? In our day-to-day, that camaraderie between human beings, I feel like we're missing that a lot. So that was very refreshing to be able to experience something like that. You feel me?
What was the most memorable moment for y'all? Right off the rip.
Ugh.
I think my most memorable moment was definitely spotting Amani Ellis on the streets and be like, yo, that's the CEO Culture Con. And just like having that exchange, because like I've been following her for a while, like just the work she does as a young Black woman in the creative space in New York. So just to be able to like, bump into her. And like you said, like, if you there, then you're supposed to be there. So to feel myself starting to elevate to that space and be like, I'm supposed to be in this space. Like that honestly was one of the most memorable moments for me.
Shit, we're gonna tell them. Let's give them the story. Let's give them the whole story.
Okay.
Let's give them the whole story. First of all, us getting on the plane there, we are not late for and we see Keith Lee, one of the biggest content creators in the world, just chilling. That's just spotted him. We sitting there, and we just happen to be just playing around. We sitting there racing each other throughout the damn airport
with the baggage cart.
They going down the hill. I'm filming them. I don't know who won. We stopped.
Definitely he did, because I stopped. Put her in my eye.
I definitely went over the speed limit in the airport on that baggage cart. I ain't gonna hold you.
Went crazy. Then we finally put the brakes on. We take the bags off. We walk to the gate. And Keith Lee is just sitting there chilling, him and his family and all that, and it was just dope, man. It was nothing but love, and that was a dope experience. And for the Imani one, we just came from dinner. We was tired as hell, y'all. Tired. We was exhausted. We've been on the strip all day, and to give you our context, we were about an hour away from the strip. So for anybody that goes, make sure you're actually on the strip by the Palais. We was in the city of Nice. So that was about an hour away, and it was very expensive cabs coming back and forth. So once we stayed on the strip, we were there for the day. There was no going back and forth. We tired. We had some dendus. We had some drinks, some good food. We got the itis. And some just like, yo, something about to happen. Something's about to pop off. I don't know what it is, but let's just stay here a little longer. Let's see what happens. We end up drinking. We end up meeting people. We go up a random side block. And this is the one person that Sis was talking about for the entire, like, I got to meet her. And she comes walking up dolo on a random side block. And then we end up building and cultivating the relationship. I thought that shit was really, really dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's we got so many of those, yo.
Yeah. I think my most memorable moment, it is what it is, man. It was how we took over the stage, man. It was that first show, getting up on the stage, taking over the TV screens, having our logo up there, coming out to our theme music, and watching the crowd react to it. I think that to me was like, it really ain't get no better. It really ain't get no better than that. For me, I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, like that type of a feeling. So anybody that's ever been to a fireside chat or experienced either being on a panel or, sitting in on a panel, they're normally Q&A, and there's a certain format that goes to that. We completely shattered the format of any fireside chat, any type of Q&A. We came out theme music, we're dancing, we took over the TV screens. Technically, we took this show to France, because everything you see, including the sound effects, everything that was on the main screen, and they absolutely loved it, man. And just the immediate reaction that we got, with them clapping and like, yo, did it? And then when we got on stage, like, yo, that was super dope. The excitement, that was it for me. That I ain't gonna lie, like that was my moment right there. I was like, yeah, we got something special. You know what I mean? Like that was my moment for me.
Yeah, why you on that? Shout out to everybody who came to our panel. Yeah. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Abba. Shout out to Walt. Shout out to Perry. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Dr. Collins. Right? Like, y'all showed up for us in a big way, man. We're forever appreciative for that. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all was busy as hell. Y'all had other panels. Our man Perry just finished winning an award on the big stage at the Palais. First Cannes Lion Award in Mattel's history.
Yes.
100 years of being in business, and he just got there 6 months ago, and he did all the submissions himself, won the award, got the validation, and came on stage to celebrate with us. So that was a powerful moment. Same thing with Dr. Collins. He was the busiest brother in Cannes.
Yeah, he definitely had multiple panels every day. And he time to see us. So
and I don't know if you for everybody that's following our Instagram, Cuzzo released a clip of us me actually bumping into Dr. Collins while Cuzzo was ahead of me, and us talking and all that. So again, funny moment, us laughing and joking. Once again, shout out to Dr. Collins, 10 toes down, man.
Real dude. Didn't
even recognize me. For anybody that didn't see the clip, didn't even really recognize who I was, but still started the conversation. We still talking. I'm laughing and joking like, you don't even know we laughing and joking. But again, his initial response when he seen me was, yo, what's up, fam? How you doing? How you doing? And he initiated the conversation. Once again, he's busy. He's running back and forth through panels. Our panel wasn't that day. And You know what I mean? He still just, took the time to do it. Steve, what's up, man? Oh man, shout out to Steve, man. Steve, you got a new nickname, Big Brother Steve. Big Brother Steve. You got a new nickname, man. Big Brother Steve, man.
We just shouting you out too, like, yo, man, another Steve, another real one, man. We just met him on the show about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
We built a great relationship. Told us he was going to be out there. We linked up. We had great conversations. We broke bread, man. And he came on stage with us, man. He blessed the Inkwell stage with us in a really impactful segment where we actually just let the can ambassadors come on and shoot their shot and talk and just be real. And so to have that with somebody of Steve's, stature, I think that was really dope, man. We appreciate you showing up for us, showing up for the coach, and doing everything you do, bro. You a real one, straight up, nothing but love.
That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? And so, ladies and gentlemen, just so you, again, that just rounds out what we were saying, right? An immersive, transformative experience for anybody that's looking to go to Cannes. My main advice is start looking now, right? Just don't wait to the last minute. That trip is not a inexpensive trip. It will cost, but you can save a lot in cabs and locations and logistics if you start planning and executing early, right? Yeah. So if you're thinking about going to Cannes, reach out to us. We can give you the information. Oh, we can't forget. Shout out to Juan, man. Juan. Cheyenne, right? We cannot shout everybody out and forget Inkwell's home base team, Juan and Cheyenne, once again, just super integral when it came to giving us the information that we needed, helping with the logistics, helping us to, navigate there because it was our first time there. Once again, man, me and Juan had conversations. I was saying 12 o'clock at night, our time, and he was still like, fam, you go, this what you need. And again, man, just a phenomenal experience. We're locked in. We're going back next year, and we hope to see a bunch of you guys come out there with us next year, man. Let's make this thing bigger and better every year, man. This is where we're supposed to be.
That's a fact. I'm gonna give you one of. I was gonna use one of the celebrity ones.
Okay.
I think one of my favorite moments, bro, was I saw one of my coworkers from Cannes. She now runs TikTok events. She did the activation.
Yes, I remember.
We sit there rocking out, and I used to sit right next to her every day. She used to give me so much game and and we used to work together. We used to, close a lot of business together. And her seeing her reaction of seeing me there, which is like, yo, I'm so proud of you, yo. Like you said, you was gonna do it, you did it. That was just one of those like full circle moments, man. But other than that, I think also that the Cannes ambassador drink with Steve was dope, man. We just did a lot of dope things out there, man. It was just hard to put into context. And I know I was going through it. Yeah, so it's a lot of things. It was a tough week for me personally. Shout out to, rest in peace, Auntie. It was a lot of things I was dealing with personally.
Tough week. It was a very tough week. Very tough week.
And to give context, like my aunt passed away the day we were flying out. Mm-hmm. The day we were flying out, it's the best day ever. We waited for this moment. I'm like, just got the fresh cut. We all this. Everybody touched there with everybody. I get the phone call, the bad news, have to jet down there. Cuzzo came with me, man. We went down, stayed with the family all the way until we couldn't stay no more. They were like, no, you got to go. You got to go. Y'all got to go and handle your handle. Do it for Auntie. And we went out there and damn sure did it for us. So do you want to know, RP Auntie, we miss you, love you. But it was a lot weighing on me. And absolutely. I'm glad that we was able to perform, man. And nobody would have noticed, man. That was just took a lot out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Now, and so ladies and gentlemen, like when we talk about transparency, I wasn't gonna bring it up because I don't like to bring up, too much of that type of personal stuff. But since Cuzzo talked about it, man, like again, we just talked about people passing away on the G&T before we started the show. Yes. You understand? Aunt passed away, and we were there until like 3 hours before the flight left because she passed away at home and she was still at home. So we went to the house and the whole family was there, and we were there with the family. Like he said, they actually put us out. Like his father and his moms was like, y'all got a fucking flight to get the fuck out. Like, we know y'all want to be here. We know what she meant to y'all, but y'all got to go. Like, what she wants y'all to do is to keep doing what y'all doing. Yeah. He's proud of y'all. We're going to hold the fort down. So it was a lot on Cuzzo. And again, right, this is what we're trying to tell y'all, right? This is what entrepreneurship looks like. This is what owning your own business looks like, right? It's not all fun and games. It's not all good times. There's some bad times. There's some terrible times, emotionally draining times when you don't feel like fuck podcasting. He's about to get on a plane and go across the country. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he don't feel like doing that when one of his favorite aunts passed away, but this is the fortitude that we have, and this is how important that we feel like this platform is for the people, that we had to fight through it and just, tighten up and, be each other's support system and do what needed to be done to still, get a mission accomplished. So again, transparency, y'all. Like, we talk it, but we actually walk it. We live this shit every single day, man. So
Message.
A big fact.
Yeah.
It's a big fact. Anything else on and can anything else that we like? Is there anything, matter of fact, is there anything that we didn't do that y'all wish we would have done?
Yeah, man. I wish we'd have stayed an extra fucking day. I'd like to go see Beyonce, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd like to go see Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Get on the fucking train and go to Paris and go see Beyonce. I ain't never seen Beyonce in the concert. It would have been dope.
She's
You know what I mean?
fantastic. Renaissance. No,
See?
Oh, you went to the
I've never
Jane? You
seen
went to the Cowboy Jane?
no,
Yeah.
I went to Renaissance. I didn't go to Cowboy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Okay. Well, shit, at least you seen her. I ain't.
Oh, yeah, seeing her live,
Yeah.
chef's kiss. Truly a performer.
So
What
if we could change it, and we will next year, that's one of the things that we're gonna do. We're either gonna go 2 days earlier or stay 2 days later, so that we can actually enjoy. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when Cuzzo was telling you like long work days, like, he's not lying. Like, our work day started roughly around like 6, 7 in the morning. Because we're an hour away from the venue, we got to get up around 5 to get ready, because the cab has to come and then transport us to the venue. And he just told you, once we're at the venue, we are there all day. And when I say there's things all day, there's things all day. So after the full programming stops and night, right? So after the programming stops with the panels and the activations in the daytime, let's call it 8 p.m. Then the nighttime events start, which is the after parties, the concerts, the street parties. And so we're not getting back to the Airbnb where we're staying at till like 4 in the morning, roughly 3, 4 in the, if that, because one time we got back later than that, to get an hour of sleep, 2 hours of sleep, wash up, freshen up, and get right back at it. So yeah, it was a lot. So we didn't like we enjoyed our time, but we didn't get a chance to be tourists. We didn't get the tourist experience, right? We could have took the boat from because remember, when we were standing on the beach, we was pointing at the island. That's San Tropez. You know what I mean? We could have took the yacht right to San Tropez. So that's like another thing.
3-4 days.
Right. That's another thing we could have did, right? We could have got on a yacht, went right to San Tropez and visited San Tropez. So that's something I would like us to do next time we go. At least stay, at least 2 to 3 days extra, so that we can actually enjoy being out there after the work is done.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Our house was fire too. Damn it, that's when we slipped. We supposed to have pictures on this shit and bring it up, show them the crib, and like we supposed to have that. But next time, y'all, you already know, y'all see it on the content. But us not enjoying that crib was fire.
Oh, so good.
We got a dope Airbnb. The view was something I've never seen in my life, like on top of the mountain. And like you said, by the time it worked out perfectly. The one time we got to enjoy it, work was done. Work was done. We was like, yo, we did it, y'all. We accomplished it. We in the pool chilling. We drinking dendus. We having a good time. And we just taking it, pause, taking it all in. That was,
Yeah.
And I got a chance. I got a chance, ladies and gentlemen, to actually test out movie shit. When you see things in the movies and you try it, it doesn't normally pan out the way it fucking does in movies. So I don't know if y'all remember a lot of these movies where a motherfucker play ping pong by himself. I actually tried to play ping pong on the ping pong table by myself and almost fell into the fucking bushes because Cuzzo was laughing. I was like, you gonna slip in the fucking slides. And now that shit is a lot harder than it looks.
This was me.
That movie should be having me gassed up sometimes. You know what I mean?
Ping pong box.
Yeah.
Nigga serving against himself.
Yeah.
You saw what Steve said though too, right?
No. Put it back up. What he said?
That please clip your message. Perseverance is a business skill. By the way, if you don't see the Formation World Tour, don't talk to me about Beyonce.
Listen, my mama still tells me about that. Okay? My aunties and my mama tell me about that. So I was like, so why wasn't I invited?
Damn, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve. I fucked up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When they do the joint again, when Hov get back there, I'm gonna do it. I promise you I'll do it. I ain't got the B bread right now. The B bread is a lot right now, y'all.
And I want to say something too. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not being funny, but I've probably never in my life eaten so much fucking pizza ever. I don't know what it is about the French and pizza, huh?
I felt I was back in kindergarten.
I'm not gonna lie, because of all that fucking pizza we ate.
Yeah, all I remember New York.
remember the strip, the free pizzas every night, the pies and all the fucking pizza, and everywhere we kept going was pizza.
There.
But then remember in the airport we had the pizzas too. Remember?
Yeah, the airport. Yeah.
A lot of pizza. I ain't gonna lie, France. Y'all menu is just pizza and some shit. Yeah, spaghetti, pizza. You know what I'm saying? Burger and pizza.
That New York.
God damn, man, that's some pizza eating. But we had a great time, man. We had a
phenomenal time, man.
We had a great time, man. I enjoyed myself immensely, man. And it's something I'm already looking forward to.
We did what we supposed to do, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
Next year is gonna be definitely better looks, better everything. We're gonna involve it. We will be rocking with Inkwell again. And I was just proud and grateful for that space. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like I was just proud and grateful for that space. So for those that are watching, right? I mean, so if you've never been there, just think about Cancun. If you've been to Cancun during the jump off, think about it as Cancun for business. So each hotel, each spot by the beach is a different activation with a different brand. You'll have Pinterest, you'll have Microsoft, Sports Beach, you've got Female Quotient, you got all these different brands doing something with major budgets, major backing. And Inkwell Beach was the only spot that was literally on the strip that was for us and by us. And to compete with those people and still have the most lit spot in the beach, I just want to say I was proud of that. I was proud to be a part of that. I was honored. You know what I'm saying? We could have been on any other panel. It wouldn't have felt the same. We could have been on Sports Beach. We've been, talking to other people, Black had a bunch of other people, man. But being on Inkwell and doing what we did there felt right. And I'm glad we was there, bro. That was the spot.
Like I said, man, I loved it, man. And, man, he'll kill us.
Ooh.
He will literally kill us if we forget to shout him out. One of the best experiences in Inkwell Beach, and if we don't shout him out, he will literally kill us. Shout out to the chef.
Oh yeah, chef.
Come on.
Yes,
we gotta shout out chef. It is absolutely mandatory. Yeah. The man behind the plan when it came to the food, the luncheons at Inkwell Beach. And if you guys think that we're playing, please understand that people that wasn't even registered to come to Inkwell Beach to watch a chat or a panel came for the food.
That's a fact.
We had to turn people away. It was so many people that was coming to experience Chef's menu every single day. It was just bon appetit, man. It was absolutely perfect. Shout out to Chef. Because that food was absolutely amazing every single day. And if we don't shout him out, he will understand.
He was on stage, hit me with we on stage shouting everybody out. He hit me with one of these. And I was like, you right, chef, that's the guy. He said, no, motherfucker, you supposed to shout me out. I was like, chef, you crazy, nigga. You're crazy.
That's a fact. So shout out to Chef, man. And like I said, man, just a consummate professional. Not only did he cook the food, he made it his personal business to come out and talk to the patrons that was eating the food, ask them their opinions. He was always accessible. If anything, and I never seen anything be wrong, but if anything was wrong, he was changing. I mean, just a consummate professional. So shout out to him, man. Again, it was a pleasure to see us, show up at that level.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's a big fact, man.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
More content on the can. We're gonna it's so much that we could do a whole episode just on can, like, and we're gonna but we got mad other joints to get to right now. Like, which I want to. Matter of fact, let's start with this, man. So we talking about the culture, man. As y'all know, people who are not familiar with it, right? So Paramount has purchased. They actually have ownership over BET right now. They used to be a part of Viacom. Paramount is a company, and they canceled the Soul Train and BET Awards. So, what do y'all think about that? Where do you think where it goes, and what does that mean for award shows that celebrate our culture? What y'all think? What's y'all thoughts off the ring? It's a lot.
I think it's a terrible fucking time.
Oh yeah, I
the
think
timing of it is.
Why you say timing is bad? Let's start there.
Okay, because of what Agent Orange is doing in office. Almost the dismantling of the Black culture from economics to cultural landmarks. You see, it's a celebration, bitches.
No, it's not a celebration. They trying to take us down.
The man.
Man, a fucking man. You understand? From the tearing down of the cultural, landmarks, the dismantling of the educational system, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? For DEI, for what's happening in DEI, I just feel like now you do that. I just think the timing is like, how many coincidences can you have before it's not a coincidence? That's all I'm saying, right? We can look back and say, when did Paramount purchase BET, right? This award show comes up every single year, roughly every single time. So you had an ample opportunity and time to say, we're not going to do the BET after this one or this and this and that to do that. I just think the timing of it is very suspicious. Let me just say that. It's very suspicious. What do you think? Nadesh?
I don't think it's a coincidence. I just feel, and I believe all Black people I deserve one conspiracy theory with no judgment, no question. But I really do believe, right, there are people in those rooms having those certain conversations and certain things, like they're playing 4D chess and we're still playing Uno. Like we're playing Pee-wee checkers. So to me, is it suspicious? No, it feels like it's all along. For me, it feels like it's all along the same vein. Because last BT, you could have said, guys, it's gonna be our last one for a minute. We gotta take a hiatus. No, you let that one go off, and then right before the next one's supposed to happen, actually, we're not gonna let it happen. We're gonna just never mind.
I agree and disagree with you both. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all.
That's fair.
So Paramount, right? Viacom's parent company. They purchased them back in 2000 for $2.3 billion, right?
Thank you.
They purchased them.
That's why I brought that up.
About the timing,
I brought that up.
Yes, right. The timing now is a little bit iffy and all that other stuff, but we also got to think about, from a business perspective, what has that channel done, and how are they really driving revenue? We don't know what their P&L looks like. We don't know what the revenue they're doing. Linear TV is done. Linear TV is done. It's not like we going to rush into the BET Awards. I know what it means for us in our culture, but from a business perspective, was it really profitable? The quality has gone down. A lot of stuff has gone down in the actual award show. So I do get it. It's bad time. I would love for them to keep it going and going. But at the end of the day, that's on us as a culture. We're supposed to support that shit more. We're supposed to be making sure that's the biggest revenue driver of BET. Other than that, what else are they doing besides BET Plus? How are they driving revenue besides advertising dollars? And if linear is done, the price went down.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's work with that. So my question to you would be this. Let's just say the award show, other than sponsorships, obviously bringing in the ad dollars for the sponsorship during the award show, is one component of BET's entire roster of their shows. So what you're saying to me is it is more important to cancel an award show where the impact, when we talk about impact over metrics, right? We talk about brands being in line and saying we're for the culture. Paramount didn't purchase WBET. And I'm not being funny. You understand, you purchased BET. You know what you purchased. Black entertainment television. So you knew exactly what those award shows meant to our culture. Not to other cultures, but to our culture. So if you really wanted to get in line and show that you support our culture, if you feel like the production of this show has gone down, then you have the budget to hire whoever you want and get the right people in there to bring the production value up to where it needs to be. Correct? But you have that.
It's a business. I don't think they went in there saying what it means to the culture. We bought it because what it means to the culture. They can't quantify that.
Yeah.
They can't quantify that. So while I hear what you're saying, from a business perspective, absolutely not. There is no innovation in BET. When's the last time you went to BET for a new show other than a Tyler Perry and all them? And Tyler Perry got the deal because he's working and was a part of the deal with the Viacom. So what other new shows? There's no 106 in Park. There's no Rap City. There's none of that. It's just reality TV. That brought down the share value. So if I bought it in 2001 for $2.3 billion, I'm trying to recoup. And if there's no innovation there, why am I going to leave it there? So it just tells me a lot about what they think about BET as a whole and where it's going to be in the next 2-3 years from that.
Yeah.
And that's the importance of Black media.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be selling our IP to other people. Obviously, yes, you do what you want to do. $2.3 billion is a lot of money. Deborah Hill and I forgot Stephen Hill. Yes, they cashed out. It was a great business deal. But once again, if they cared about the culture, would you sell?
No, you wouldn't.
So
we can say that about what's his name, Robert Johnson, who sold it to her.
Come on, what are we talking about?
We can say that about Robert Johnson then.
Yeah.
I mean, when is enough money enough? Technically, he could have held on to it himself and did the exact same thing and gave Tyler Perry the deal and gave other black creators the same deal and said, listen, it's the same exact conversation. Listen, I don't like this production. I don't like where this is at. Yeah. Either get this shit to where it needs to be on a certain level, or then we're not in the boardrooms. We're not privy to the behind the doors conversations. I'm just saying it just seems very suspicious. That's what I'm saying.
It is, bro. But at least I give Bob Johnson credit. He sold it to another black person, right? He sold it to somebody within the culture, right?
Correct.
Even Stephen Hill, Deborah Hill, they sold it to Viacom and Paramount, right? So, like, you can't be mad at that. Of course, it's going to get diluted because with the people who are in those boardrooms having a conversation, I'm pretty sure they don't look like us. And if there is, it's one or two, and their voice might not be the majority shareholder voice.
Right.
Right.
And that's even if they're using their voice, because we talk about playing the game. They might be so happy to be in the room that you know how that go.
Just being in the room.
Yeah.
So that's on us, right? So for us, we can't complain about the culture if we're not supporting black media. We're not helping. Like us right now as a platform, we're black media. We get a bag right now from some other. We're not selling. It doesn't matter what it is. We're not selling IP because why? Our creative control means everything because we know exactly what the culture wants. We outside. We got our posts in the streets. We know what's going on. We know what they want to hear. So why would we sell that shit and dilute our brand?
And what they want to see.
Come on.
Yeah.
And what they want to see.
But it needs support in order for this to go.
Yeah.
It needs support. You know what I'm saying? So that go across the board. We got some joints on Instagram. People saying, yeah. No. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting like the hundreds of emojis, like 100%, 100%.
Yeah, seeing a couple of hundreds, but that's what it is. You tell us what y'all think, man, about this BET Soul Train joint, man. Definitely want to hear from our people. Like, yo, was you rocking with it? Was you not? Because right now they're not going to cancel it entirely. They're just going to put it on BET Plus. They're going to put it on one of the streaming apps. Yeah. They're not going to put that much budget into it, and they're going to see what happens. Right? They're going to try to grow those platforms and try to get more subscriptions and get a subscription model so they can recoup their revenue. That's just what it's going to be. But if you don't have BET Plus, you're not going to pay the $5 just to see that award show. Let's be real.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think that's the bigger conversation right there. That's the bigger conversation. You won't pay the $5 to see one of your favorite award shows and support one of your favorite artists that's going to be honored at that award show. Yeah, I think that's the bigger conversation that needs to be had also, right? The support from our culture. We can't, like you said, because we can't keep complaining about the system if we're not doing our part to remedy the situation. Simple. That's
real.
You feel me?
And any last takes on the BET?
I'm just telling you right now, I don't want to if this thing I'm gonna say it now.
Okay.
If this shit comes back, revamped, not with us, you know what I'm talking about, on some other shit. I don't want to hear boycott BET, boycott. I don't want to hear. I'm just telling you right now. Because I feel like some crazy shit about to happen. Like the BET was like, who's hosting this shit? Oh, get the fuck out of here. What's the categories now? Oh, no, you gotta be serious. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm just
Jelly Roll.
Don't do my man Jelly Roll like that, okay?
Awards. Macklemore.
I'm just saying, right? I'm just
don't do my man Jelly Roll like that, okay?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I like it. I don't know. Beyonce. Beyonce got me into country music, and I like to try new things. So I'm not. Jelly Roll got some bops. So we gonna.
That's nice.
Pardon me, sugar bop, honey bun. I don't mean to intercept.
I
don't know. I can't get with you on no Jelly Roll shit.
I don't mean it. I don't even like your name, Jelly Roll.
That's a fact. I'm on some like.
Listen, that's how you get the people.
Oh, we don't play that.
Man, like, yo, what up, yo? You know my man Jelly Roll, right? Like,
will not call you that. I'm keeping it a hundo. I'm keeping it a hundo. If I ever meet you in person, you could play this clip back. you get the nickname or your real name. I will not call another man that.
I swear, watch one day, because you said that shit, we're gonna meet Jelly Roll.
I'm like, what's up, fam? What's up, fam?
JR. JR.
Right. I can say JR. What's up, JR? Will not call you the latter.
I hope you do see this.
Yeah.
Quote me on it.
On the real.
Clip it up. Will not do it.
I ain't calling niggas saying shit. Like,
That's
Jelly
a
Roll,
fact.
I'm gonna be on the floor screaming. Yo, so we talking about this now. All right, where y'all want to go from here, man? Because we got a bunch of topics listed out, man.
You want to be fun? You want to be a little scandalous, or you want to still keep it on?
You pick next. Go ahead.
Listen, I want to get down to the nitty gritty. Instagram, you've already ruined 100 million fucking relationships. You are about to ruin 100 million more. Instagram, for all y'all that don't know, has just introduced the map feature. You are going to get people hurt. Once again, you are going to get, I'm going to go on the record and say it right now. There's going to be a lot of fucking violence that's going to come behind this shit. So for y'all that don't know, Instagram is now introducing the map feature. So anybody that you are following that is following you, you can go to your map and see exactly where they are. And I mean, like, zoom in all the way, block if they're in the fucking car. This shit is not a game. This is like real-time GPS, Google Earth tracking. This is fucking terrible. One, because if anybody is a celebrity or anybody that wants their privacy now, if people are following you, they're going to be able to know exactly where you are, where you live at. This is not a good idea. For the scandalous part, for you motherfuckers that's out there cheating on your girl or cheating on your guy, talking about, I'm on a girl's trip, I'm on a guy's trip, you finna get hit upside your motherfucking head.
Message.
I did say, like, you said you was where? Okay.
You was at BBQs, but you on board.
Can I tell y'all some tea? Can I tell y'all a story?
Talk to me. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
So this was happening when I was like a freshman, sophomore in college. So my best friend, right? We both had like our big sisters. So we were just talking about it and stuff. And she's like, yeah, my big sister, she's dating this guy. We're gonna call him Joe. And I was like, that's so funny. My big sister, she dating a guy named Joe too. I was like, well, my big sister, she looking for Joe right now, and Joe said he at such and such place, but he's at this location. And I'm like, that's my big sister's house.
All the big sisters is in the car.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, and this jelly.
I was like, your girl looking for. That was me. So I called my friend. I was like, what do I do? She's like, you don't have to tell her. I was like, I mean, I know I have to tell her, but how do you tell somebody, hey, I found out that, how do I say this? Your man had his location on, and his other chick was checking the location. It saw that he was at your crib. I just want you to know that.
That's gray area though.
Exactly. Like how do you
think? Cuzzo, she's not from the Bronx. See, not that. If you was from the Bronx, see, the conversation goes like this. He's where? I know nothing.
No.
That's the answer. No. I know nothing.
No, I'm like I was in but like, could you imagine, right? But it's your house, like that
But somebody's the side chick. And we don't know who's the side chick. That's the gray area.
What if they both side chicks, Cuzzo?
That's what I'm saying.
But like
the left side and the right side.
But in essence, like the person I am loyal to, that's the current location. I'm like, so now this chick has your house, and we should not be letting it come 2 and 2, figuring her out that it's your house.
That makes sense.
Okay, I can get with that. I'm with you
on that.
I don't know. I was like, I was told my friend, I was like, what should I do? She's like, I think you should tell her, but like bring it up in the explanation, like you are concerned for her safety because now somebody has your location that you do not consent to nor know. And I was like,
now you gotta take us to the ending. Did she get there? Did they break up with Joe?
So I didn't tell my friend that, like, that, oh, that's my big sister's house. I just kind of like that information I kept to myself. And when
Okay.
I was like, I'm not telling her that. I'm not about to give her ammo to go give to her big. No, I gotta stay loyal on this side. So I called. I was like, so I did call her, and I was like, listen. And I told her story. I was like, I was with my friend, and we were just chopping it up. And I put 2 and 2 together, and your man got some chick has his location and can see that he's currently at your house. And she was like, okay, thank you for giving me this information.
Okay.
I don't know what she do after that information, but I don't know. For me personally, like, that is gray area. Like, when it comes again, you talked about safety and people having your location, you don't know. So it's like, because of course I don't want to know my man's business, but this man out here with his location free nilly-willy, and now people know where I'm at.
See, that's the thing. If Joe Schmo got his location on, Joe Schmo done told the real. He don't care. I'm at where I'm at, and I'll be where I be. That's how.
But wait,
Right?
there's a difference. Wait, there's a difference.
Yeah, what's up?
Here's the difference. Now, Dej goes on a trip. She shares her location with her family to let them know she's safe. That's her sharing her actual location.
Facts.
What Instagram is doing is if you have location sharing on, period, like any app, Uber, or anything that has to track where you are to pick you up, and anything that uses your location, if you have your location services turned on in general, it's going to track you. That's a big fucking difference. That's a big difference. So technically, the only way out of that is to turn your location sharing off for everything. That's what I'm saying.
So, all right. So, quick question to y'all, real quick. I don't want to go too deep into it, but why do you think they would add something like that? Just spitball.
My first, and I'm sticking by this. I think because they have an absolute fucking secret contract with the government or some type of police department, and this is what they're going to use to help try to track criminals or track people down. To help with crime and stuff like that, either with some type of local police department or with the government itself and the Alphabet Boys. That's my bottom line answer. Because what the fuck does Instagram need that for? What do you need that for? That doesn't benefit Instagram. It is a picture liking app. You like pictures, you like videos. Your location of where you are has nothing to fucking do with the app and the purpose of what that app was created for.
Okay, and I'm gonna say yes, and yes, I do believe our data is being shared with the government through secret contracting. But on top of that, our data is also being shared with ad agencies, right? Because if I see you like to frequent around this particular Taco Bell, I'm gonna start sending you little Taco Bell ads. Or I see you frequent, and then who you connect with, right? Maybe like you have a friend who frequents McDonald's, and then she bumps into you. Now you're gonna start seeing ads about McDonald's, and then you're gonna mention her, hey, we should go to McDonald's.
Yeah. I feel like they even get more sophisticated. I feel like, so have you ever had this? I know if y'all had this, let us know. Mm-hmm. You ever talk about some shit, and then about 20, 30 minutes later, you get an ad for the shit? That's happened at least something random. I swear to God, random shit that we're talking about. Something I would never search for. And it now popped up on my joint. So I know they're listening to us. They track it. I definitely agree. But once again, it goes back to, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is, bottom line, right? They got to make their money. We don't know how many people read their T's and C's fully. Nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. We want access. And for that access, they're going to take our data and do what they need to do with it to monetize it.
Hold on, Jared. For all those that are listening, T's and C's means terms and conditions. It's the 26-page fucking shit that you're actually supposed to read, where all the fine print is, before you check the box that nobody reads. You just check the box. Right. That's what he's talking about. T's and C's is terms and conditions for those that don't understand the acronym for it. So
yeah. See, this is the problem. We need to know what T's and C's are. This is why they're getting us. What the
No, it is. Listen, reading is fundamental, and that's why they're attacking the education system.
So I just wanted to throw that out there for all those. Listen, be careful. That's the fuck all I can say. Be careful. shit like Spike Lee said, I guess do the right thing, man, because you might get hit upside your fucking head.
Yeah, I'm about to turn. I'm turning my shit off immediately.
Right? Yeah, like that's dangerous, man. That is fucking dangerous, man.
Absolutely.
Again, we are talking everybody, not a class system. So people of wealth, people of status, people of you're able to track them if they're following you or you're following them. That's very dangerous because it doesn't that if I know where Jarrett's at, that doesn't mean I'm a good guy. I could be a good guy or I could be in a bad position with somebody like, yo, tell me I'm not following Jarrett, but tell me where Jarrett's at and I'll give you this kind of money. That shit can set you can get lined up so fucking quickly and never know where that shit came from.
Facts.
That's dangerous, bro. I'm just saying, like we are pushing some dangerous boundaries. So just know we said it here first, man. I'll tell you what, we might if enough of y'all get your heads knocked off, we might start a segment where you could come on the show and tell what happened.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Or knock it off, where you come on and be like, yo, the craziest shit happened. I was sitting in Taco Bell.
The lineup. Yo, first of all, too, I want to say this is a random joint. Don't ever put KK in the chat. Okay, KK.
Okay.
I mean, gonna talk about Jelly Roll. Some damn
Crazy, bro. I'm talking to a female, KK.
I don't like it.
Will not do JR to another man.
Biggs, I got too far now, man. So that
Biggs.
Just say it.
Don't do that.
So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Like Spike Lee said, man, do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
please. Please. I'm begging you, man. Yeah.
Love it. So sis, shit, you where you want to go with it now, sis?
Let's talk Love Island.
Love Island.
I'm promised one day I'm gonna get y'all to just watch a couple episodes because the tea.
Won't do it.
Hell no. No.
Now for you, I will. For you, I
Although that was you that did that? You quick on the trigger, that was crazy.
I had both hands like that.
But yeah, so of course, like Love Island's like the big topic of social media around the summer. It's basically my version of the Super Bowl. So okay.
That's your version of the Super Bowl?
Listen, Love Island is some people's football season, okay? And the Love Island finale is their Super Bowl. Okay.
I feel like it just. How long has it been around? I feel like I just started hearing about it like this year.
So Love Island originally started in the UK about, I want to say over like 10, almost 12, 13-ish years ago. But
Okay.
but like there's only been 6 seasons here. There's only 7 seasons in the US. So it's fairly new to the US.
Got you.
When it came to the US, like nobody was really watching it. It was on, I forgot what it used to be on before it came on to Peacock. But like again, people wasn't really watching it, so people would go on the show like, especially like ain't nobody watching the show. But season 6, bro, I don't know what happened. It blew up on TikTok because nobody was watching the show, and they blew up like use brand deals and all that stuff because that wasn't really a thing on Love Island. Like you maybe got on a couple talk shows, a couple podcasts. You go live your life. You be like somebody notice you, but now like you become real big. Like this season 6, like. Was the first time people reached millions of followers. Millions. So of course they get all the brand deals, all this experience. And then season 7 rolls around. So, trying to build up the hype. Season 7, it was okay. I think high and low moments. But what I want to get to is with season 7, there was a lot of issues on social media when it came to the contestants. Like they were not doing like, I don't know what the producer were doing. I don't know when it came to background checks.
Okay.
But like, 2 people were asked to like leave the show covertly, like they just said like, "Yeah, honey, get up, you gotta go." And they'd be like, "What? No."
Wait, on the show? On the show?
Like so it'd be like they on the show, and then the next day the announcer gotta be like, "And such had to leave the island."
Wow.
And you're like, "Where'd they go? What happened?"
Okay.
And we find out, like one girl, she was using the N-word, like it was water on a podcast. The other girl, she was making fun of Asian culture and like having chinky eyes, and like she's like, I don't want that kind of eyes or whatever, which is of course disrespectful. You should not be using that language and have that kind of behavior. But it's like the producers let them on the show. And like, if you talk to anybody and you hear from like the after the show podcasts, the cast will tell you we had extensive background checks. They had hundreds of questionnaires. We had to take all these different like medical testing, and then we get season 7 is like, did y'all even scroll their social media? Because the way the regular people at home was pulling up, our at home friend people be pulled like CIA agents pulling stuff up. So come to today, we're gonna rewind to season 6. One of the season 6 couples, like one of the fan faves, they had gone to like a brand party, and people were watching, and like all of a sudden you find out they broke up. Everyone's like, what happened? Because everybody loves them.
They the talk.
The girl Janae, she posts on her story, it's worse than cheating. I can't stand this man. Da-da-da. So we're all like, what's worse than cheating on Janae? And I sent y'all her IGs. For those who don't know, go look up Janae Craig.
She all right.
Bad girl.
Now I'm gonna look her up. I want to see what your definition of a bad girl is. We might have two totally different definitions.
Go ahead.
She all right. She all right.
Hold, let me see.
She all right.
And like
Coco Jones in the face.
So honest on the show.
I don't know if I got it.
I shouldn't have you on the chat, a group chat on IG.
Oh.
Oh.
And then I sent you, and I sent you his IG. So that's the guy.
She was on Love Island?
She was on Love Island.
They should have casted me.
That's what I'm saying. Love Island.
Hey, I can't with y'all. Yeah. So, we're all thinking it's Kenny, because that's what she would say. She said, "Hey, Kenny." So it's Kenny and Janae. They were doing brand stuff together. So we're all like, "What's going on?"
Okay.
Everyone's on TikTok. What's the tea? They're like, he from cheating, having baby mama. Everyone's coming up with rumors. Then Janae's best friend goes on IG and says, "Ladies, if you have any opportunity to check that man's phone, you better check that man's phone, and not just check it. Start searching. I don't like the N-word. I'm sick and like I should be making more money in this by now. I can't wait to break up with this girl so I can start effing B word."
Wow. Wow.
Shit.
Everybody unfollowed, like, what's going on? So this dude was a clout chaser, like, how? But a year, guys, could you imagine spending a whole year with telling you messing with this girl, you sleeping with her, you going on dates with her, you brand trips, you telling her how much you love you all on social media, yeah. But then you in a group chat with your bros, calling her an N-word. That thumbs down to that.
Damn it won't do it.
So like,
it ain't doing it.
Like, could you imagine?
The system.
It's so weird. It pick and chooses when they want to do it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like been the whole tea.
I'm trying to do it. They didn't do nothing.
You know who that is blocking the thumbs down, right?
The man.
It has to be. It can only be.
But could you imagine this happening, like, just you're like, if you were in a relationship, somebody lied to you for an entire year just to get clout.
Shit.
Like relationship.
Okay.
Go, please.
Can I play? Let me play devil's advocate.
For 20 years.
Here's the thing, though, Nadesh. Are we talking true intelligence or are we talking like bullshit? If we're talking true intelligence, then reality TV itself, from when it first started out, when we're talking reality TV and the understanding that you're going to go on TV for an opportunity, Making the Band, right? One of the first reality TV shows to ever exist, Making the Band.
Mm-hmm.
A record deal, a contract, all the other reality TV shows, America's Got Talent, et cetera, et cetera. That's still reality TV because you're on there, people judge, whatever. Once it turned into the Love and Hip Hops, where you're not telling about the story, it's more on the fighting and the scandals, and that's what's driving ratings, then people understand if I get on this show, right, and I act the ass, the more of an ass I act, The more people talk about me, the more algorithm go up, the more viewership I get. That's what the fuck a lot of them are out there to do initially. You can do as many background checks on a person as you want, but you just have to accept the fact that people understand that if I get on this show and if I'm a hit, it can lead to X, Y, and Z. So that's what they're looking to do, right? Because you find love, you're not winning no money, right? If you find love, what do you get paid? What's the prize at Love Island? What's the prize?
So how Love Island works is like, right, the purpose is to like go on the show, and these people are isolated. So like no phones, no TV, no music. It's literally you and these people, no clocks. And your whole purpose is to just be on the island and talk to the people on the island and fall in love. And then like there's some challenges here and there, but then eventually, like, from watching your story, America votes for which couple wins Love Island, and then like there's $100,000 prize that like is like rent. So like the couple that wins Love Island, then the host Ariana, she comes on, Ariana Maddox, she comes and hands like 2 envelopes randomly. One person gets $100,000 and one person gets $0, and it's like that's the last test. Were you here just for the money? Right, you're gonna take the 100K and run, or are you here for love and you're gonna split it 50-50?
So look, we got people interacting. Relaxation said, I think it started with Big Brother and The Real World being one of the first. Okay, yeah. Even Real World. Look, Relax. I remember The Real World, right? I remember The Real World and things of that nature. So if that was the first one, I stand corrected. I'm just saying one of the first shows of what it was before it became what it is today. With honestly, tell me one show, correct me, Relaxation, anybody listening, tell me one reality TV show right now in this format that does not highlight the scandal, the fighting, the throwing drinks in each other's faces, etc. Right? If that's not what you wanted to portray, it is very easy to edit that shit out in the editing room because you're filming almost 24/7. So you would have plenty of enough footage to stop right before something happened and edit it into the After Effects. But you show that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. There was no sign of him being, well, let me not say there was no sign. What was portrayed to the audience was he was this sweet guy. I call bluff because he's a Dominican man from the Bronx.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
People in the Heights.
What does that mean?
Because again, like y'all haven't seen Love Island, but the way that like he portrayed himself was like this cute, sweet teddy bear who was, when I say he was all up under her, and she was very genuine. Like some people, yes, some people go on reality TV for the clout, but some people went on Love Island because the concept of it is like supposed to just be like you just so happen to be a hot person and you can't find love, so come on this show and be around other hot people. And
okay, but let's go on the premise of that. I want to talk about this shit because this shit really intrigues me.
Yeah.
If you were really trying to find love, why would you go on a show where the audience, which is the people that are watching the show, get to vote on what couples stay together, whatever the case may be?
It's not what couples stay together. It's like, right, who gets to stay. Like there's certain points where, like they vote who gets to stay on the island. There's certain, like towards the end, we get to vote as the America, like who wins Love Island.
Oh, who wins it? The prize, the grand prize. So
but like most of the time,
they could leave together and not win the prize. Is what you're saying?
Just one thing, not to intercept, but right there is a flawed premise. How the fuck I'm going there for love and there's a monetization aspect?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand that.
So that just tells you it's good marketing.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's like the premise. It's when they first started doing the show, I would say in America, it used to be like that really hot math teacher, the construction guy. But, again, at the end of it was reality. It's always reality TV. So, of course, we all took it with we as the audience took it with a grain of salt. But my issue is, right, you went on this show. Okay, right? Of course, we go on the show. But then now you leave the show and you continue to show that you are deeply in love with this woman for an entire year. And then you're probably going to go longer if she didn't go through your phone.
Okay.
Like, how long was you going to put up?
Okay, hold on though. Bring that before you finish that. Bring that comment back up, Cuzzo, because that's perfect. Bring that comment back up. Now,
Yeah.
if this is not even genuine, if the producers are writing the script and technically you are following a script, then how genuine is
So
this
when
shit?
no, but legally, when there's a cash prize, it cannot be scripted. Now the producers can like whisper in your ear saying, maybe you could do,
Oh,
should, but they cannot give you directives.
oh,
when
I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if this
I
is
didn't know that.
reality shows with no cash prize, like Dance Moms, right? Scripted.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like
Right,
when there's a
okay.
cash prize, and yeah, so Love Island is similar, but it's all hidden cameras. So like most of the time, like the producers, like they're kind of like behind the scenes scuttling around, or they're not even like on within the vicinity of the set.
Okay.
So, to me, is like, again, yes, it is reality TV. Take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, sure.
But now we're not on reality TV anymore. Now you're in the real world. Now you gotten the clout, you've gotten the followers, right? You spend an entire my thing is, right, how long are you going to keep this facade up of saying that you love this
Until
woman?
he got the bag. Until he got the bag.
I like, for me, that like, but that's where, like, right.
But let's flip it though, sis.
Yeah.
Let's flip it though, sis. How many times have you heard it flip side where like an NBA player or something like that, like, and they are with a joint for like 5-10 years, and as soon as there's a downtime, they end up divorcing and all that other shit. Like,
no, but that, like, I still saying the same thing, right? Like, like, what is the premise? And this is not me defending what, like, this is, I agree both sides. I think from a woman's standpoint, when they do that, it's out of self-preservation. Like, you stay when you're dependent on somebody, okay, and then like you jump shit. But like, and just the personality of the girl, like, you can, now everyone's different on social media, but the way, like, she has been very genuine on social media. She's a very bubbly, airy, cutesy girl, and that's her persona in real life. Like, I've met Janae in real life, like at an event. So she's very sweet and bubbly. So like, you really, like, I'm almost like, you really shot yourself in the foot by picking somebody who has such diehard fans to slip up like that.
And I think that's the payday. I think that is why people get brand deals. I think that is the true payday to these reality TV shows, because people actually connect with the characters on this show and develop some type of connection, relationship, or understanding for them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, color. That's the first comment of the reback.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like,
how I got a question for you. Again, I'm just asking, right? How long, in the premise of this show, how long are these people paired up with each other to find love? How long does this show run?
They are all isolated on this island for about 6 weeks.
So I have 6 weeks to meet a person that I've never met before amongst other people and fall in love in 6 weeks.
Yeah, you sound mad old when you say
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm just being real. Like,
but that's it. So it's unusual. So now, like, 6 weeks, right? Yeah, you're thinking 6 weeks, right? If I had a job, they are completely isolated. No phone, no TV, no music, no clocks. I don't even know what time the freaking day is. All it is get to know somebody time.
Yeah, but 6 weeks is not enough time to fall in love with somebody truly, and I think form a bond that's going to be lasting. That's just my personal opinion on it.
At all, I'm not disagreeing, because like once they get like towards the end, you'll start hearing them say like, "No, what's it going to be like on the outside?" Because they're bubble.
There.
No, that's
what happens when we leave Vacation Island in this nice house, and
that's the conversations they have. And you sat there, had a conversation with this girl, and said, "Yeah, we locked in. We gonna be in love, we gonna figure this out." And then you get outside, and again, because not everybody is privy to seeing things, but their show was so successful, they got a spin-off show called Love Beyond the Villa. So they have another reality show where they're all sitting up in LA for the summer, hanging out with each other. And the first episode, and this is where I was like, that's suspicious. The first episode, the like three main, like, so the main couples that like everybody fell in love with that season, 2 of them decided to move in together, and then Kenny was like, "Yeah, I want my own apartment, but I'll be next door to you in the same building."
That sounds nuts.
Thank you.
That's nuts.
It doesn't sound nuts. I'm not moving in with somebody I only know for 6 fucking weeks.
No, but it's not for 6 weeks. I've known you for a year now.
Wait, I'm lost now.
Okay.
6 weeks they're on the show.
So they're on the
Wait,
show.
I'm fucking lost now. 6
okay.
weeks they're on the show, then they move off the show?
Then they got off the show.
Okay. And they
And
got
now
another
let's-
show.
Now they have another show this year.
Okay.
But you've been together for an entire year.
Oh, we've been together now.
That's what I'm saying. So you've been portraying
Okay.
yourself after the 6 weeks. We left the show, for an entire year, you're on social media promoting our relationship. We're going
Got
to
you.
parties together. Again, and the thing is, Janae's getting brand deals. And even on social media, people were like, yeah, Kenny's cool or whatever, but like, he didn't really give us no personality.
I mean,
And-
maybe he gave you all the personality that he actually has. That you can't give what you don't got.
I'm not saying, I don't know. I don't know the man. But that's,
Here's the thing. Let's tie it back in.
yes.
Let's tie it back in. Ladies and gentlemen, like this is why you can almost say the stocks, and one of the reasons that the stock and BET went down, because only thing you're producing is reality TV. And if this is what you're showing, yes, it's bringing in revenue, but not all money is good money.
Mhm.
Not all money is good money. So the clickbait of it, the fighting, the arguing, the throwing drinks in each other's face, that's moving the algorithm. Everybody's talking about it. But so you're making money from it, but what is that doing to the brand itself? And I think that it's totally diminishing the fucking brand. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, and then it's to say, not being funny, but then where do you go from there? Like, where do you go from that now? Where do you go from that after you're only producing that and that's your moneymaker? Where do you pivot from there to go somewhere else now that you're only known for shit like that?
He pigeonholed himself.
Yeah.
He pigeonholed himself.
You see?
I wish we had the budget. I would love to do a skit on this shit.
I
I
don't.
would be thug out. Real niggas looking for love. Real niggas trying to find baddies on the island on a
I ain't
resort.
gonna lie, bro. I love the idea.
Mhm.
I loved it when Jim Jones initially, and I'm gonna give him credit, when Jim Jones initially presented the love and hip hop idea to Mona and what it was supposed to be, I absolutely loved that idea. Let's showcase families. Let's showcase what love look. Let's showcase that. But for what reality, it doesn't matter what College Hill. It doesn't matter basketball wives, Real House. It doesn't matter doctors. It seems like you're bringing on these people, and the only thing you're really highlighting is our ignorance, our inability to get along, our inability to exist together without just fucking scandal and disrespecting each other, and which ultimately destroys family dynamics. I just fucking hate the whole thing. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I don't like it at all, bro. I just, that shit, it doesn't help the culture. It'll help the fucking network that's making billions of dollars off of the Coon Show, because that's what the fuck it is. It's a Coon Show. Look at these motherfuckers doing a bunch of stupid shit, willing to fucking ruin their entire lives and your family's lives and your reputation over doing some dumb shit on reality TV, knowing millions of fucking people are watching you, you fucking moron. Thank you for making us a bunch of money, but what the fuck does that do for our culture? It does nothing. It just destroys us.
The man.
I don't want to get too political, but like, am I off on this shit or what, bro? I'm being real.
He went deep on them.
Am I off on this shit, bro?
No, you're not off, but you went deep. I ain't mad at you, bro. But that's what they're gonna do, bro. They're gonna get whatever get clicked.
So I was gonna say it's always gonna be about the bottom line.
Yeah, like that's just what it is.
Yeah, but can I say this to you, Nadesh?
Sure.
Let's go with that. It's always about the bottom line.
Mhm.
Watch this. If we create a show and the show parameters, everybody know is scandal, violence, blah, 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 and nobody applies to be on it, and nobody is like, I'm not doing this show, then where the fuck is your bottom line? It's zero. It flatlines. And you know what that causes you to do very quickly? Pivot and change and say, that shit ain't working. But as long as we keep subscribing to this shit and following it and posting it, and everybody doing these fucking aftermath videos or whatever you call them shits, they're gonna continue to fucking do it.
But they're always gonna have a pool of talent because everybody want to be a star. Everybody want to be viral.
Okay, so you a star, cuz you're right. You a star. You're a star for dating. The guy's Dominican, right? Yes. You're a star. You dated a black woman and got caught by being racist. You're a fucking star. Is that a star in a good way or a bad way? How does that affect not only your life but your family's life now moving forward now?
No, it does.
No, it does because he got jumped.
How does that affect you now?
You say he got jumped?
Yes.
It went violent?
Found him and he got jumped. And this is what people, I don't think people understand the way social people are crazy now.
See,
because this past season 6, so there was one girl on the show who had a daughter, but she didn't want to admit she had a child immediately. To each their own. That's none of my business. She wanted people. Her premise was I would like for the guys to get to know me first before I let people know that I have a child.
Okay.
People back at home were calling CPS on this girl.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
See. But I see both.
Go ahead, Cuzzo. I mean, give me insight, Cuzzo, because that shit is crazy, bro.
No, it is nuts, but I also get it. I don't know what these people were doing before they accepted and signed that contract. I don't know what their situation was, right? For her to do that, even for Homeboy, right? He get jumped and all that shit. But if he end up making $1 million off the shit, let's just say $500,000, let's say, that's more than he would have made in 5 years at a tech job.
But what do you do after now that you are brand the fucking racist, the whatever? Because social media it follows you.
It's 500,000 followers he got, right? Or 600,000, right?
Well, now he lost 100K. He's now towards 4.
He's 500,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
500,000 people that he can sell product, merchandise.
That is true, right?
The risk outweighs the reward. You know what I'm saying? The reward is fine, bro. That's this. Somebody would do that for a year, play the game. Now I'm nationally known, and guess what? I come up with a campaign a year from now. I've changed. I'm a new guy. I've got this nice little Dominican mommy. We got a Dominican product. You know what I'm saying? And whatever's clever, and that's just what it is, yo. It's getting to that audience. That's what everybody wants to do. They want to get that audience fast, quick, build the community so you can monetize that community. I'm not mad at them, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, just know
I want to do it.
Here on More Than the Title, we ain't never doing that shit. Hear it from my mouth right fucking now. We not chasing no fucking bag and we ain't chasing no followers. It's impact over the metrics for us every day, all day. If
y'all motherfuckers don't buy a shirt or something soon,
we still gonna figure it out. Island in this motherfucker. We still gonna figure it out, but I'm just that shit is nuts, man.
You gotta buy a course or something. They still up. Stop
that shit is. I don't know, man. Again, shit is. I don't know Nadej about his family dynamic if he has children and stuff like that. But the thing with social media now and the internet is things live on forever.
Yeah, he's a young single guy. Went on the show.
No, but hear what I'm saying. Things live on forever. What you do now, you might not think can affect you years later, but because this shit is on national TV and social media, you end up having a family or you end up doing certain things, and that shit comes back to bite you in the you got to be very careful on how you're moving nowadays. All fame ain't good fame, man. All
money ain't good money.
It ain't good money, man. I'm just saying, man.
But I will say, shout out to whoever. If this was, I think it was intentional. Whoever did it said, "Look, we got 6 seasons in the U.S. It's not as big as our UK presence. We need to do something to shake this shit up." And they clearly executed and got it right.
I'm gonna say as someone who watches TV and can recognize when it this past cast, there was nobody on that cast they came in with no less than 10K followers.
Okay.
This past season was very much they call it the influencer season. Because a lot of people who came on, they want to be influencers. They wanted those brand. You could tell when they came on the show, and that did spark a conversation because again, season 5, the winner was a teacher and I think a pizza. Marco owned a pizza shop. And the season before that, again, they were regular people who just so happened to be hot. And hey, go on the show because it's summertime and not a lot of people are watching the show. But now there's a lot of eyes on the show, mostly to TikTok. because people will tell you I've never seen an episode of Love Island, but like I watch all the TikToks, so I got the gist.
Don't holler at us, Love Island. I'm telling you, don't get in our DMs. We're gonna reject your ass.
That's him.
I will
Not coming on it. Unless you want the real, don't get in my DM because you want the. I'm not playing those fucking games.
I look better than one of them niggas. I don't know. I ain't got to see the cast. One of them niggas I got. I don't care who they are. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. We just doing a pod from the island.
But I can talk about. I'm gonna talk about the whole intricacies of Love Island and the
crazy, cuzzo. I didn't expect you to go. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't expect you to go there. That was actually fucking hilarious. that tickled the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. That was actually hilarious.
I don't like it being tickling you.
No,
I don't like it. But I know sis gotta go. So where do we want to start off? So it's mad shit to happen. We could have went to the American Eagle thing, but that's gonna be a deep conversation. I don't know if we got time for that. Do y'all want to talk about the WNBA thing?
I mean, the American Eagle, you can just touch on it saying they know what they did.
Yeah.
They didn't apologize for it. It is what it is. But now the reverse side of that, you got Beyonce in the Beehive for the new Levi's ad joint that she did. As the Marilyn Monroe and stuff like that, getting almost not the same type of criticism, but a lot of criticism on that. So it's one of those. You understand?
It's a tough spot in marketing.
Yeah, it is.
You're not gonna be able to please any side of the marketing. But I get it. I think where they fucked up was the jeans portion instead of jeans and this is my jeans and all that. It's just saying like, look. One, objectifying woman, she took the bag for it. And two, just like, yo, that's what beauty is in this stage and age. Like, beauty is a lot of different ways, and beauty is an eye to beholder. Like, so that shit is like, it just wasn't, you could tell it wasn't many people in there. It wasn't a diverse group in that room.
I wouldn't even say it wasn't that, like, again, I feel like a lot of hands that had to go through by a lot of hands, a lot of eyes. So at what point was this like, there's a slight level of intention because like we know this seems a little this plays with a line. Let's just put it out there, because again, all press is good press, all publicity is good publicity, and let's just ride the line and see which side it lands on, or it's still gonna drive traffic. And like
there you go.
American Eagle, that's their target audience.
Yeah, but their stock prices went down 5% though as a result. So it got out of press. It's back to it leads into the other topic, the astronomer CEO and the Coldplay thing, right? Look, you got caught cheating on your wife with the chief HR lady, but guess what? Nobody knew your brand before then. Nobody. It was the number one Google trending thing in the world, bro. For a business, for a B2B brand that sells data. At the end of the day,
that shit was like hitting the lotto. That shit was like hitting the fucking lotto.
Lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Lightning in the bottle. Yes, they got bad press. Yes, they did a whole new campaign. I forgot who they had. They had somebody famous do it, spun it up real quick, made fun of it and all that stuff. And they were still getting hella millions and millions of traffic. You think they ain't convert that at a 5% clip?
Yeah.
That made their 2 quarters in a row.
Had to.
Shareholders are happy as a motherfucker. So, and guess what? They're gonna put him on ice for a couple of months. He's gonna land comfortably. He still got some equity or something like that.
Even if they fire him, they definitely gave him a dope severance package for that boost.
Thank you for the love.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So it just.
But half of that severance package go to the wife because you see what she out here doing now. It's crazy.
No, she gave us severance.
You don't see it?
No, because
so his wife. I'm not being funny, but so his wife posted up a couple, I guess, videos and pictures and all that with her with a big old black guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then she done transferred over to the different side of the tracks. And I said, "Oh, you want to play games? Let me show you what it is." Like
that is you want to be funny? I can be fucking hilarious.
Right, and not only that, and then your daughter got the OnlyFans page, and daughter created an OnlyFans page right after that. Huh?
Made $1 million. She made $1 million off the rip.
I'm just saying, like. His daughter created an OnlyFans, so that's rough.
No shame, baby. Do your thing. Just make sure you ahead of the game.
That's what they doing. They doing that shit like a motherfucker. They could be sitting there playing the game. You'll take a picture with this. They might have been swingers. Who the fuck knows? And they making money. Who knows?
I am not in the room when that happened.
Well, I'm just saying, if y'all swingers and she decided to swing that way, you're gonna have a rough time after.
So he pull out that nigga. He pull out that guy. He pull out the equity package. She gonna come running right back. The equity
that swing will go up and not come back there. You gonna be in trouble. You gonna be mad than a motherfucker.
But she definitely spinning back for that equity package. You done lost your mind.
I don't know, man.
Lost your mind.
This world is
nasty out here. And so last thing we got the WNBA. Y'all want to talk about that?
I mean, guys, that's
fans throwing the sex toys on the court and all that, and CBA and all that, and them wanting to negotiate their bread and the business aspect. Which I want to go. Which I want to do.
I mean, people always throw things on the court. Let's not make it seem like let's not make it seem like that's a one of. People always throw things on the court. They always get ejected, cups, etc., etc. At major events, they always do that, right? Was it distasteful? Absolutely, it was, right? So let's just start with that. What
did you say to that? They throw things up, but never a sex. You would never hear Clarice Shields in the ring and they throwing that. They've never heard nothing like that in boxing, anything else.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I have to disagree, right? Okay. If we're gonna talk about people throwing things onto the whatever. How many concerts and stuff like that where women throw panties and bras and stuff like that? That's still a sexual thing. They throw toys. It happens all the time, right? Especially in R&B concerts, male sex. They throw panties and bras. It's the same thing. It's somebody from the audience throwing something sexual related onto the stage or the performance. It's the same thing. It can't be discounted. You can't say it's okay here and it's not okay there.
I'm not saying it's okay here. I'm right. I feel like I don't agree in equating panties to a phallic toy, because to me, those panties being thrown are being thrown in admiration. Are you really sitting there and really believe that a grown man is throwing plastic phallics at these women in admiration?
What I'm saying is it's sexual in nature. That's all I'm saying. It's sexual in nature. That's all I'm saying. In nature,
but it's intent. Like, what is the intent? Like, intent versus impact.
Yeah.
Right? The intent of that woman throwing her panty was to show admiration, and the impact was that artist liked it. Am I wrong?
Okay, but what if the artist took offense to that? What if the artist took offense to that? Does it now change what that person did? If the artist say please, and there have been artists that have caught the panties and threw them shits back, or caught the bra, like, what are you doing, and threw them back, right? Mm-hmm. So if they take offense to it, does it now change the dynamic of the action?
No, I'm still on intent versus impact. But I'm saying now when like you're saying, right, you're arguing, right, that's not always the case. But when has it ever been the case and let's be clear, this is at a basketball game, a women's basketball game, when has throwing any sort of sexual item on the court in the middle of the game where the game now had to be stopped?
Yeah, that hasn't happened. Not that I recall.
No, I don't think I've ever seen it before. I'm just,
and just the timing too, bro. The timing of it.
Context of it all. Like, in the context, these women are
wanting your money, and then you throwing sex toys on it where
I'm not saying it was, to make more money. Bro, I'm with the both of y'all. I'm not agreeing with the action.
Yeah, sure.
What I'm saying is just sometimes, again, just us as people, sometimes like we allow one thing on one side of the fence, but then it's kind of like not allowed on the other side of the fence, or it's frowned upon, or it's looked at differently. I'm just saying it's still sexual in nature. It's inappropriate. Technically, throwing your panties on stage to a performer is still inappropriate. How we know they're clean? They're not brain. How you don't know all of these things, right? You might have took them shits off and threw them on the stage and whoa. You understand? I'm just saying, right? You can't assume all that stuff is brand new and I want you to smell me. It gets, you never know. You never know because you're not there in the moment. I'm just saying it was still sexual in nature, and I'm just saying like stuff like this has happened. The timing is terrible, absolutely terrible, and the act of it is absolutely distasteful. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying like this is always that gray area, man. It's always that gray area.
It's double standards, but you know, like for that act, Like I said, for them doing that, the timing for me is really what sucks.
Yeah.
It was like right after they started doing it after All-Star Week when they was wearing the shirts to pay us what you owe us. You know what I mean? They're standing in solidarity. They're growing the game. They're growing the business. For you to do some shit like that, and they're actually about to throw the book at old boy. They hit him with a decent exposure.
Of course, as they should. As they should. As they should.
As they should.
You know why? Because there were children at that game. How about that? When you think about the families or the children that you impacted by doing some dumb shit like that, again, being funny and fucking around, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. I agree. Throw the fucking book at them because you wanted to be funny. You wanted to be the one to be the example. So now be the one that they make the example of. Plain and simple. Like I don't disagree with that. Because what if that would have fucking mentally disturbed somebody's fucking child from seeing that?
Mm-hmm. You don't know.
You don't know.
Or let somebody let it be in the gameplay action. They slip and fall.
And they slip and hurt themselves.
They had to stop the game.
Correct.
Yeah, stop the game and do all that. But I will say what it is doing though, which is we talk about all presses, you know what I mean? Negative press, all that shit. It's still amplifying their game and amplifying why they need to get paid more. Do you know Angel Reese makes $75,000 a year? She's gonna get endorsements and stuff. There are people right now that are not professional athletes and not with that brand status.
Anyone athletes make more than that. Globetrotters make more than that. Yeah.
So that is crazy. They deserve their paper. They deserve their money. The people who started off, the Cynthia Coopers, the Teresa Witherspoons, all the people, Dawn Staley's. They need the
Lisa Leslie's, all of them. Yeah.
Tina Titans, they need to get their paper. But I also think Angel and Caitlin, because they also brought a whole new fresh dynamic. They brought the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird dynamic, which the WNBA didn't have. And what they were doing too, the NBA was covering the WNBA for quite some time.
Yes, they were.
In a deficit.
Yep.
So with them having and not making the money, having to travel, having to play overseas in your off season just so you could double your salary and make a decent salary what normal people make at their regular jobs right now. That's what they're going through. So I hope they get their paper. I hope they negotiate it well. Stand on what y'all stand on. CBA, the joint goes out in October. Stand on what y'all stand on. If y'all not gonna play, don't play. But get your money.
I'm with you 100% on that. To work your entire life, young adult life, right, from a child, all the steps it took to get to high school, college, AAUs, the tournaments, etc., to make it to the pro level, and make the equivalent. And she makes a high amount because some of them make a lot lower than that. Yeah. So to make the amount of an entry level fucking basic ass job is absolutely disgusting as a professional athlete.
Of the Liberty, they bought it for $5-10 million. The valuation today of the Liberty is $435 million.
Right.
And they're making 75,000.
Right.
That's not even a 1% of your.
Correct. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You shitting me, man. So pay the women what they deserve, man. Stop playing. If they growing your shit, man, they growing the business. Everybody eats.
Point blank period.
Point blank period, man.
Well, now I gotta step in and say, like you were talking about business and the bottom line. In the world of business, everybody doesn't eat. In the world of business is the biggest, the strongest take advantage of the weakest. That's the world of business. That's how capitalism is run. They take advantage of the uneducated, the people that don't have the opportunities or the resources to understand what's going on. And that is the backbone of capitalism.
But those are people not knowing their value. If I'm bringing in the bread, bro, it's a certain leverage when you bring in the revenue. When you keeping the lights on, there's a certain leverage that you have that you got to know how to utilize and when to utilize and how much to utilize it. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. If you're bringing in it right now, like if Caitlin stop playing tomorrow, you know how much leverage she has?
Yeah, it's true.
If Caitlin just walks off the court right now, like I'm not playing no more until I talk to all of us. She has that type of power.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. So does I don't know if Angel has that much power, but I know Caitlin for sure has that type of star power where she can stop something right now. If you don't pay all of us, none of it goes down. We're not doing it, and they all walk out wood, and then it'll be a powerful moment. So yes, the powerful take over the weak, but we got to know our value. If we're bringing in money, you have more power than you think you know.
Okay, so let's expound on that then.
Yeah.
We can only support because we're not there. So if she, the person that's taking the fucking court every day or whatever their schedule is, practicing, blah, blah, blah. If she's not making the fucking action and standing up and saying, fuck the money and fuck this, it's about all of us and not just me. If she ain't doing it and other people in her position ain't doing it, then you can't expect other people outside the position to fucking champion it for you.
No, it's hard.
We got to pay some bills. We'll be right
hard when you got to pay some bills.
Right. So that's that decision.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that decision right there.
That's the tough one. But if you're going to stand on it, stand on it. They're going to have to at some point. They talking about the lowest. Look at the salary jump. They talking about going from the highest paid, which is like Angel Reese is making $75,000. If the CBA gets negotiated, they talking about going to $1 million a year salary.
As they should.
As they should.
But of course, but look at the big difference. Like that's a
Trump is insane.
raise. And it's 3%, 5%. Then we talking about a
100%
raise.
Yeah.
150% raise.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, they're getting jerked, man. So I hope they get their money, man. Stop with the bullshit. Support the women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit is. I ain't gonna front. I never used to watch that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit used to be.
I like the WNBA.
They balling.
No. I'm saying I'm telling you personally. I've been watching the WNBA almost since its inception, especially the New York Liberty, because, and I don't know if you know this, so I'll tell this story on the show right now. I grew up with one of my big bros. His name is BJ. You know what I'm saying? He's really big in Jersey right now, educator. This dude double masters at like 20. This dude has always been on his fucking theme, but he actually was Maddie, the fucking mascot. When this shit first started out, he actually was Maddie, the mascot for the WNBA when it first. Yeah, man, my man BJ. So you understand, I've been following this shit for a long time, and because Cuzzo, you know, I was so connected with Forest Center and all that, we used to get the tickets all the time. So we used to go to a lot of their games. So I've been to a lot of WNBA games. Matter of fact, yeah. So I've been to a lot of WNBA games. So I've been, supporting them. And stuff like that almost since their inception. So, you know, I've seen where they've came from and where they're growing, and I think they deserve their money. But I've been rocking with them, man. And it hits home for me a little personally too, because my mother played basketball. Now, Dej, I don't know if you know this, but my mother, like Jarrett, played basketball. My mother is like nice, like high school, college, like nice. Like if she had the opportunity to go, my mother eats, live, breathe shit basketball to this day. She watched college, that she knows analysts. She played ball. So again, it's more deeply rooted for me, because I know, like, if my mother might have had the opportunity, if it was like, you know, lined up, and it wasn't no WNBA back when my mother played basketball, but if it was, then maybe she would have taken that route, and maybe our lives would have been different. So it hits a little differently for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I ever told that story, but yeah, so I've been following them for a long time and been supporting them for a long time.
But I'm gonna pull your card too. We also said in the episode with Baps, when they was giving away the joints.
What?
She was like, remember when we was like, I gotta see motherfucker dunk on somebody. She's like, they better get them shits away.
I said Lisa Leslie. Lisa Leslie was I think one of the first females to dunk in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Or something like that. Something like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I mean, you know.
That's what somebody gonna dunk on somebody, and it's gonna be
I mean, again, but regardless of the matter, it is a professional sport. They have made it to the professional level, not the collegiate level, not the high school AAU level, the professional level. And for the money that they're making TV endorsements, I think that they should have a livable salary without question, plus benefits of healthcare and etc. I think that shouldn't even have to be a fucking discussion, but that's just me, bro.
No, agreed.
That's just me.
I ain't mad at that.
You know what I mean?
No, we only had one. Do y'all want to cover the last one? Says it's the streaming services joint. I'll go through really quickly. ChatGPT-5 also came out too. So just really quickly, ChatGPT-5 AI. I'm not going to go deep into it, but essentially this is the most advanced AI has been. We're in the AGI, and next thing after that is CGI. Nigga,
he waited to the end. He caught you though. He caught you at the end though. He caught you at the end.
Man, Polo, you my dog, man. I fuck with you, bro.
Polar never fails. Never fucking fails. Fucking Polar night.
Yo, Polar, we gonna send you a link.
You got to
send you not today, but we're gonna send you a link one day. You're gonna come on this motherfucker, and we're gonna
that is fucking hilarious.
No, we're gonna roast each other. That's it. And
that's
I gotta
absolutely hilarious.
Roast.
Well, listen, let me know so I can get the popcorn ready for that.
No, we gotta do that.
Okay, I'll put my rough outfit. I got a little rough whistle.
Let's go.
Do you answer the call? Oh, no, you didn't. All right, let me know if you're down, because I'm gonna roast the shit out you. But other than that, AI is just the most advanced it's ever been. AGI. The next thing is CGI. That's Terminator type shit. So AGI is basically things cognitively like a human being, right, y'all? So 700 million people use this shit every single day. That's more than Google. 700 million people put prompts in the ChatGPT every fucking day. So I'm going to just tell people, I'm not going to go on a rant. I just want you to know you have to be a conductor of AI. If you don't see what's happening, there's billboards on 42nd Street that's saying stop hiring humans, right? There are going to be some jobs that's still going to be here, but it's going to advance very quickly. And if you're not prepared for that shit, it's going to hit you like a storm. It's going to be no more middle class like that. It's going to be, you have to get your money, y'all. Please understand this shit. Be a conductor of AI. Learn this shit. Learn how to use it to be more effective, more efficient. Do what you need to do with it and get what you have to get, because it's going to get crazy. Jobs are going to evaporate and they're going to blame it on the bottom line, and you're going to be sitting there like this.
And let me just add to that. And with Agent Orange and what they're doing in the political stratosphere as far as cutting off Section 8, SNAP benefits, and be clear. Don't think that you're just going to sit back like, yo, I got Section 8. I got all these different type of programs, paying my rent, subsidizing my life, and I'm just going to ride the wave on out, because for what they're trying to do with that's about to turn you upside down on your fucking head too. So I
could go on 2 minutes just roasting that. What the fuck?
I am also going to add, when it comes to using ChatGPT, any sort of AI, please use it responsibly.
Facts.
I don't know if y'all know, but it takes huge amount of energy and supercomputers to run this stuff, right? Because how AI works is when you ask it a question, it is going to basically, like, if you did yourself, Googled every possible answer to provide you, then it's going to filter it, and then it's going to provide you with the best one. There is an obscene amount of pollution occurring when it comes to using AI. If you're writing a quick email to your boss and it's a couple sentences, please use your own brain power. That's why God gave it to you. You do not need to write a 2-sentence email through ChatGPT. I'm sorry, you don't.
I don't have it right. I have it rewrite everything. I ain't gonna hold you.
But just be right. Please be responsible. Like, really think about, right? Is this something you can use your own brain power for? Because again, there are many cities, specifically cities of color, that their water and their air is absolutely horrendous. They are advocating, they are protesting right now. Look up Memphis, Tennessee, what's going on there. It is so bad. We just
she's absolutely right. I know for Google, a lot of their servers, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know when Google was like pumping out what they were doing, they actually put a lot of their mainframes on a barge, like in the water type shit. I think it was in like San Francisco or something, because like the heat and the steam and just everything that it took to run that, which you're talking about, like what it was letting off, they did it in the water. So again, just understand, ladies and gentlemen, with everything is cause and effect, right? The action and the reaction. So although we are getting all of these things that are helping to make our life easier, there is a price to pay for it, whether you are ready for it or you understand it or not. The price will be due someday, and
you don't pay for it, you are the product.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And you need to be using ChatGPT, Pola. Look at your spelling. This is why I rewrite everything.
Pola, Pola, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm on your side because I'm not the greatest speller. So me and you could team up on Jarrett on that. I'm not the greatest speller.
Nigga, choices with an S is not.
I don't use ChatGPT for spelling. I just use spell check. Is that ChatGPT? It's just regular.
Like Ron Strickland.
Wait.
Like Ron Strickland.
Gotta bring this one up.
Paula, I don't know if you white, but that's funny though.
Paula, that was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious right there. Norwegian. Norwegian.
We were just out there.
We was just out there.
Yeah, we had a layover in Norway.
We were just out there.
You need to be in tune. You set the date and time. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let us know, man. Let us know. We're gonna give you a link.
I love it, man. Shout out to Pola, man.
Shout out to everybody.
I'll chat with y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was just another Real Talk episode. Like, we like to do this. We like to just come on and talk current events. We get a lot of emails. We get a lot of DMs and stuff. From the fans, from the listeners, from the supporters that want us to talk about certain events. So that's why sometimes we take time away from interviewing guests and stuff like that, just to, sit down and talk with y'all, let y'all come on and talk y'all shit and things of that nature. Also, I know we haven't done it in a while, but we are revamping, but we will be doing a fan appreciation real soon. Right, we will be doing fan appreciation real soon, and we're gonna get back to going to the Black and brown minority businesses within the community and supporting them. We have not given up on that. All right, we're just revamping and changing up a little things so that we can keep bringing you excellent quality, man, and keep making the show bigger and better. So with that being said, if y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Nah, take us home, man.
All right, so you know what it is, man. This is Thursday. Who we got coming up next week?
We got Abba Blanks, CFO at NAACP pulling up on Tuesday. Shout out to Sis, man. We're gonna talk about our can experience and everything that she's doing with the organization, man. It's a historical organization. She's doing amazing work. She's gonna tell us what it's like working there, what's it like just being her and enduring what she has to get to that point. So it's gonna be a real dope conversation. Make sure y'all tune in 6:30 Tuesday. You know the vibes.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna say it for us, man. This was another phenomenal. Fuck out of it. Just because we ain't got no guest don't mean we ain't phenomenal. Another phenomenal show. More than the title of your favorite podcast, man. We love to do this shit. We back. We gonna get better, and y'all gonna love the content. We gonna bring fucking Polar Nights on, and we gonna bring people on, and we engaging it. Who better than us, man? We gonna see y'all on Tuesday, man. More than the title. You know what it is.